Hello everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Who Wants to Be a Monado Heir. I'm your host, K Jewelers, and today I'm joined by a special guest. One might say that he is the world's biggest Xeno fan. Self-proclaimed?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's up for debate.
Self-proclaimed, yeah. I self-proclaim myself a lot of things, but that doesn't always mean it's true.
But yeah, if that wasn't a hint enough, I'm joined by Enel today, so... Enel, thank you so much for joining me today on this episode. I appreciate you hopping on.
You're welcome. I am so excited to be here. I can't wait to just get every question right. No lifelines. That's our goal. We're going to make it through without needing any of that.
That would be a power play, honestly. If you did that, I'd be mad impressed.
I'm going to do it. I'm doing it.
Alright, bet. Alright, so, as usual for every episode of Who Wants to Be a Monado Heir, this is actually only the second episode, but we are going to be going through a number of questions. We have 15 questions in total, and just following kind of its parody of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, all the questions are going to keep getting him more and more gold until he can eventually hit the jackpot of 1 million. Now, along his journey, he says he's going to do it alone, but he does have the option, if he wants, of 4 lifelines. So going from left to right here, we have Shulk. Shulk is the bit of a gimmicky one. With Shulk, it is pretty much you will receive a premonition of, or just some image or video associated with the answer of a future question. So if you're on question number 10, it'll be for questions 11 through 15. You won't know which question it is, but it's something to keep in mind. As for Klaus, Klaus is 50-50. Pretty much your standard, I cross off 2 of the options, you're left with 2 to pick from. Aegis is phone a friend. So if you got a buddy that knows some Xenoblade stuff, and you're like, oh man, I don't know this, call them up, throw them into the server, and hopefully they can help you out. You'll have about 30 seconds on the clock as soon as they start talking, or you start talking, rather. And Amalphus is the final one, which is going to involve you guys in the chat. This one is, I'll be putting a straw poll in the chat, and you guys get to vote in order to help him out and what you think the answer is. Now, for that reason, I ask that you guys do not look up the answers in the chat. It's a bit of an honor code here. It could be rigged, but I trust you guys, so don't rig it. But again, he's not going to use them, so... Anyways, Anel, do you have any questions about any of these?
Nope, I'm ready to go if you are.
Alright, yeah, I should be ready to go. So, guys, let's go into question 1 for 500 gold and see if Enel is going to be our first Monado Heir here on the show. Oh, they got rid of my music. Wait.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, they took it off of YouTube. They took it off of YouTube. Okay, hold up, I gotta...
Wow, this is terrible.
Alright, hold up, I gotta change this now.
We need the music. We need the music. How can we live without the music?
Alright, there we go. Alright, y'all. Question number 1 for 500 gold. Actually, I'm sorry. We have a bonus question in here.
A bonus question?
And now, what is the best Xenoblade Chronicles game?
Xenoblade 2.
My man wasn't even given any of the answers, and he's just going for it. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Alright, well, I had as Project Cross Zone 2, but, you know what? Well, you'll get a pass. That's all good.
You think I need answers for that question? Come on.
Hey, it's got Cosmos in it. It's got Fiora. It's a Xenoblade game. Alright, real question for 500 gold here. Which of the following Xenoblade Chronicles enemies is classified as a super boss? Is it A, Vortis the Deific Blast, B, Caesar the Hundred-Eyed, C, Roof the Shunner of Light, D, Ignite the Ultimate Chaos? And that's it. I don't know why I felt like I was going to keep going there.
And I assume this just means like super bosses and they're like level 90 plus enemies?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, then that's Vortis.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Well, you'd be correct. There you go. 500 gold in pocket. Easy change there. Let's go ahead and move on to question number 2 here. This one is going to be for 1,000 gold. Doggus' skill, Kaiser Zone, increases the damage and AoE of party attacks by how much percent at max
120.
affinity? Man doesn't even need the questions. You were correct. 1,000 gold.
This is literally like, oh, I made an entire video on this.
Yeah, I know. I studied your videos.
Come on,
for
man.
I studied your videos for them. I came in prepped. All right. For 2,000 gold, in the English version of Xenoblade Chronicles X, what does the acronym BLADE stand for? Is it A, Builders of the Legacy after the destruction of Earth? B. Beyond the Logos Artificial Destiny Emancipator? C. Beings lifted from absolute death and extinction? Or D. Biologically limitless anthropoi defying existence?
I'm honestly extremely impressed you were able to come up with 3 different acronyms that are incorrect for this one. But it's A, Builders of the Legacy After the Destruction of Earth.
You are correct. It is Builders of the Legacy After the Destruction of Earth. Those last 2, C and D, that was a headache and a half.
I understand.
B, I think, was like the Japanese version of it or something along those lines. So luckily I didn't have to go all the way in. But yes, it's the really dumb acronym. So there we go. All right, you're kind of killing it so far.
Well, maybe. We'll see. These are the easy questions, right?
Yeah, but these are supposed to be the easy questions. We'll see how it goes later, though. So for 3,000 gold, what is the name of the Xenosaga spin-off game released for mobile devices in 2004? A. Xenopidon, B. Xenosaga Pied Piper, C. Xenosaga Freaks, or D. Xenosaga Gnosis?
Pied Piper is the mobile game starring Ziggy as a character and showing his past before he became a human. Or before he became a cyborg, actually, while he was still a human. So that is the answer. B.
My man's just flexing on me here. All right. he could have just said B, but he's flexing. I feel it. You were correct. Xenosaga Pied Piper is the mobile game. Here is our final question before we hit kind of our first save zone, I would say.
We get a save zone? Awesome.
What environment in Xenoblade Chronicles does this song play in? And
I gotta listen?
I'm actually going to send you a little bit of a snippet of the song.
All right.
Here is the clip.
This is Agnaratha. I'm nearly certain.
Final answer is Agnaratha for this?
Well, let me just make sure, because I don't really listen to the soundtracks that often, but I know it's not Satoru Marsh, because I know both songs for that one. It's not The Hidden Village, because that only has one song the entire day, and I know that one. And I'm nearly certain it's not Fallen Arm, because that has a different melody entirely, and this sounds a lot like the night theme for Agnaratha with the vocals, so I'm going to assume it's just the day theme of that. I usually keep my game on night for battle reasons, so I'm going to assume it's Agnaratha.
Alright, well, no. You're correct. It is
Okay.
the day version of Agnaratha for this. So, I recently listened to the song. I totally slept on the song first time I was playing. I was like, damn, this song's good.
Yeah,
So
I know the night version with the vocals. I haven't actually heard the day one that much.
Is that just because of like the affinity chart, like the affinity kind of like lines, and people get like the night boost in terms of?
Yeah, the night boosts are stronger than the day boosts. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh damn, I didn't know that. All right, it's clean. Well, you have hit the first checkpoint here, so you have secured 5,000 gold in the bag. How are you feeling about that?
I feel great, man.
you're kind of killing it right now. Honestly,
I got all the lifelines just in case I need them. We're doing great.
We're gonna go into 7,500 gold, but also you get a victory jingle, which they took down. Oh wait, no, here it is. Yeah, here's your victory jingle. If my computer decides,
I can't hear it, but thank you anyway.
My computer's not playing it. You know, it's all right. Let's go ahead and jump into our next question. The Xenoblade Chronicles official soundtrack consists of how many discs? A, 2. All right, this is a victory jingle.
Thank you.
So is it composed of A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? This is the original Xenoblade Chronicles, by the way, just to specify.
The original one?
Mm-hmm. So, like, the first one.
Believe it or not, when in 2015, when I was a really stupid kid, I actually downloaded this offline illegally, but you didn't hear that from me. Anyway, so I actually know the answer to this. It's 4.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
You're correct. It is C, 4 discs. Man's killing it.
Don't download music illegally, by the way.
Yeah, we don't approve of that here on the KJOR stream. Don't do that. All right, our next question for 10,000 gold. What character in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has the driver art elephant press when using a shield hammer?
Oh, you have to pick the worst weapon.
Is it A, Rex, B, Zeke, C, Nia, or D, Torna?
Well, I honestly couldn't tell you this offhand, but I know that every single driver has a theme with their art names. Rex has more standard art names. Morag is based off of like ancient stuff. Zeke likes to have really cool names, and then Nia has names based around animals and stuff. So I would guess it's probably Nia based off of that. But I'm not entirely, like, certain. So trying to think if I just want to go for the answer or not.
You do have 4 lifelines.
I can actually think of all 4 of Morag's arts offhand, and Elephant Press is not one of them. I think Zeke has Nemesis B. That might be the Monado art, though. That might not be the Shield Hammer art. It's definitely not Torna. Morag's not even an option. I just realized that, so it wouldn't even matter if we do all of hers.
No, you're good.
Definitely
you're
not Torna. I would guess based on the typical naming patterns that it's probably Nia. Because her arts are basically all named after, like, animals. She's got, like, Rhino, Assault, and Bear Smash for her X arts. She's got, like, Raptor Beat for one of her arts. I'm gonna say it's Nia. I'm gonna not use my lifeline yet because I'm nearly certain, based on the typical naming patterns, it's probably Nia.
Okay, final answer then?
Yes.
You're correct. It is Nia.
Okay.
As soon as you caught onto the animal naming convention, it's like, he's got this. He's got this. Onwards to the next question. For 15,000 gold, who is the singer of Xenoblade Chronicles' ending song, Beyond the Sky? Sarah Allen, Jen Bird, Amy Blackschlager, or Cynthia Harnell?
One of these is the XC2 one, isn't it? And that's just what's going to confuse me, because I recognize 2 of these names. Let me think about this for just a second, if I can.
No, you're good. You got the time.
The 2 names I recognize are Sarah and Jen. I might have to use a lifeline for this. I've never been really good at knowing the vocals for this kind of stuff.
You got 4 of them.
Alright. See, I could use the 50-50, but if you don't eliminate the choices that I'm thinking about, then it'll just not work anyway.
Yeah, it's a gamble. It's a gamble here.
I want to say Jen is the one who did something for Xenoblade 2, but I don't want to be wrong about that, so... I guess we'll use the rules of the game, and I'll go with the 50-50 here.
Alright, he's not going lifeline, but he is going with the 50-50 here at this point. Alright, the 2 options that are being crossed off are Jen Bird and Amy Blackschlager. So you are left with A, Sarah Allen, and D, Cynthia Harnell.
Answer is A, then. I'm nearly certain that's the name I recognize, and I think she probably had involvement with the vocal tracks of the series, so I'm going with A.
And you would be correct.
Awesome.
It is. So you were on the right line, I think. I believe Jen Bird is for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I think Amy is for Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Amy is the exclusive singer for Sawano, I think. I didn't even think about her for a second.
I think she's been in like Kill la Kill and stuff too. But...
Yes, that Sawano soundtrack.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh wait, I did not expect that, because I know Sawano from Attack on Titan, but that's really it. But yeah, and then Cynthia Harnell is just, I think, the singer of Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid. So I was just throwing that.
Yeah,
out
that's
there,
yeah. I didn't recognize that name at all.
All right, our next question here, for 25,000 gold. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, which of the following rear guard arts belongs to Haze? I had to ask a Haze question. You knew it was coming, but is it A, Ariel, B, Barrack Blast, C, Crucible, or D, Dorso? They're also alphabetically ordered, so, I had to do that. This is where all the budget went.
Right, I understand. I'm trying to think of my Torna knowledge. Give me just a second here.
You're good?
I think I know what this is. I just don't want to be wrong either, so let me give it a second to see if I can recognize where the other names come from.
No worries.
Dorso sounds like an Minoth art. Barrack Blast sounds like someone else's art. I can't think of who at this point. I can think of all 3 of her like front guard arts instantly, but that's like not the question here. Actually, no, Barrack Blast is like wind themed, now that I think about it. Might be that one. It's not Dorso. Dorso's definitely Minoth. I think Ariel is... I think Crucible is Brigid. I can't remember where I've heard Ariel before, and I can't remember where exactly I've heard Barrack Blast before. I don't know the rear guard arts quite as well as I probably should, honestly.
Again, you do have free Lifelines. Shulk probably won't help you out too much in this situation, but you do have Ask the Audience as well as Phone a Friend.
Yeah. I can't think of all of her rear guard arts at this time, so it might be... It's one of the... It's either Ariel or Barrack Blast now I think about it, because I think Crucible's Bridget. I know Dorso was Minoth. That just sounds exactly like a Minoth art. I think about it. I know 2 of Haze's arts are like... I think she has one called Gentle Zephyr, and that would... Barrack Blast would go along with the naming theme of that, just from being like 2 words and related to wind, so... I think it probably is B, now that I think about it. Ariel doesn't sound like an art she would use, so I'm gonna go with B.
Alright. Well, if that's your final answer, we'll go ahead and go with that.
Yes.
And Nell, you're correct, it is Barrack Blast.
Alright. Sorry, that one took me longer than it should have. I should have more Haze knowledge. My apologies.
Okay, we just call you out? Are you a fraud? Hold up.
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
Nah, you got that. Trust me, I would not know that. Jeez, I don't know any rear guard arts. I have to do my research to figure these out. So.
I can think of like all of the arts, like the front guard arts right now, like all of them. But like the rear guards are like you don't actually use them, so you don't see their names and everything.
25,000 gold in pocket. Here we are, 50,000 gold. According to director Tetsuya Takahashi, Xenoblade Chronicles 2's development only had how many developers working on it? A, 67, B, 55, C, 40, or D, 49?
I believe it's 40, but I think that also didn't include like some outsourcers. So I don't know what the actual number might be if it does include outsourcers. But otherwise it would be 40, so I'm not sure what to say here.
Just to clarify this question was taken from several interviews where I believe he was talking primarily about Monolith Soft itself.
Okay, then the answer is 40 then. All right, I can do that.
Yeah, it's 40. So like I didn't want to. I might have just like kind of given you the answer there, but I didn't want it to be like, oh shoot, now he's gonna go complete opposite direction outside of outsourcing.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate it. So is that how many questions is that so far? Is that through 10 or?
You've done 10 questions, which means you only have 5 left.
And I got 3 lifelines left for that?
Yes.
That is comforting. Awesome.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well. And Shulk, especially as a late game lifeline, is going to be very helpful in this situation.
All right.
But are you ready to go on to question
ready.
11? All right, let's get it. Which of these characters does not appear in Shulk's first vision within the Monado Research Lab? Is it A, Egil, B, Dixon, C, Melia, or D, Arglist?
Well, Melia appears for sure. I know she does. Arglist appears in the form of... Am I allowed to spoil Xenoblade 1, actually?
Yeah, if people are in chat, I'm assuming that they know spoilers are coming.
Arglist appears in the form of Zanza, if that counts. I'm going to assume it does. Egil's voice is in the first cutscene, but I don't know if he appears. But I know that voice line is in the first cutscene. So that's the only issue I'm going to see here. I think they wanted to keep the Dixon reveal a twist also, so that he might not have actually appeared in that first cutscene. But I just can't remember for sure. So the things I know for sure is that Melia and Arglist appeared, and I know Egil's voice was there, but I don't know if he like physically appeared there. And I can't remember if Dixon was actually there at all. So. Although if I can't remember if he was there, it's probably him. I just don't want to be wrong. It's either A or B. All right, what are my lifelines again? I might have to use one here.
So you still have Shulk. Again, it's not really going to help you in this situation too much. So, Amalthus and Aegis are available to you.
Okay. I knew the Xenoblade 1 questions were going to be the ones that slipped me up the most.
I couldn't let you come out of this completely unscathed. I had to put some in here.
I don't know if I have any friends that would, like, know this for sure either. That's the only problem. And I don't know how reliable the actual chat is either.
Hey, you got some of your viewers in there.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if the chat is very reliable here either.
Damn, guys.
Okay, alright, I guess I will call Xander since he says he knows the answer. So you better actually know the answer.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Xander. How you doing?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Pretty good. Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Do I just give you the answer? Like,
You have 30 seconds to do it, technically.
I'm going to start the 30 seconds as soon as you start talking it now.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go. What
right.
character? Who is
Dixon doesn't appear.
it? Dixon doesn't appear? I mean, that's what I thought. I just wanted to be sure.
It shows all the really important cutscenes, and Dixon doesn't appear in any of them.
Okay, all right. I appreciate it. All right, then. Dixon. I'll go with Dixon, my final answer.
All right, 15 seconds to spare. Thank you, Xander, for the help. Much appreciated. Coming in with the clutch.
See ya.
See ya, man. Appreciate it.
All right, so you're going with Dixon then? You're going to trust him?
Yes, I'm going to trust him.
You're wise to do it. It is Dixon.
All right. Okay.
Does not appear in there.
I should have just trusted my gut, but I was like, well, I can't remember if I actually saw Eggle. I just remember his voice.
Nice
All right.
You got 2 lifelines left too.
Yeah, let's hope I know the rest of the next question's easier.
For 150,000 gold, which of these English voice actors and actresses is not a possible voice option for Cross in Xenoblade Chronicles X? Is it A, Ben Diskin, B, Bryce Papenbrook, C, Kira Buckland, or D, Rena Strober?
Well, Ben Diskin and Bryce are both options for the male Cross. I don't really play as female Cross, so the next 2 I'm not entirely sure. So the one that sounds the most familiar to me is Kira Buckland. I don't really know who Rena Strober is. I would probably go with Rena is not a possible voice. Yeah, Rena. I would probably go with that. I can't place exactly what voice Kira did because I don't play as female Cross. I've pretty much never played as female Cross. But I think her name is on that list, so I'm going to go with Rena Strober.
Rena Strober is your final answer then?
Yes.
All right. You are correct.
Okay, all right.
It's Rena Strober. She did the voice of Akane Kurashiki from the Nonary games, as well as I think Azura from Fire Emblem Fates.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like Fire Emblem.
I never played Fates, but
understand.
Yeah. I heard some things. I was like, all right, I'm good. Next question. I think you only have 3 questions left at this point. So.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully we can get through them.
Final stretch is really coming in here. Which of these is a favorite pouch item of the Blade Haze in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna the Golden Country? Is it A, exquisite perfume, B, wildflower salad, C, steel salmon tempura, or D, final chorus?
I think I know this. She likes the vegetables, and I think it's wildflower salad. I think perfume is Brigid's. Salmon is gin, if I'm not wrong, and I think chorus was a Minoth item, or it might actually be a Xenoblade 2 item that's not even in the game. But that sounds like a Minoth item if it would be an item. I think the salmon is gin, and like I said, I think perfume is Brigid, so I think wildflower salad is probably Haze's pouch item, so she likes the vegetables, so that's probably my final answer.
Now, for 250,000 gold, you are correct. It's wildflower salad.
Awesome. At least I know my favorite pouch items instead of rear guard arts.
All right, final 2 questions. For 500,000 gold, the song Valedictory Elegy, which received a remix in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, originated from what game that Monolith Soft is credited with having worked on? A, Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, B, The Legend of Zelda A Link Between Worlds, C, Disaster Day of Crisis, or D, Baten Kaitos Origins?
That's a Baten Kaitos song. Yeah, Valedictory Elegy. That's the Baten Kaitos song. It's Baten Kaitos Origins.
Final answer?
Yeah. I guess I could technically use a lifeline here, but there's no point.
Well, all right. Well, I already did it. You're right.
Yeah. Like I said, I actually know that one, so there's no point.
Damn, I thought that one was gonna be harder because I've seen you talk about Smash and you're like, maybe I'll come back to Smash later.
I don't like Smash, but I also know Baten Kaitos, so.
Damn. All right. Well, mission failed. We'll get him next time, I guess. I love that song, man. I listen to that song way too much. We are here.
All right. We're here.
1 million gold.
Okay,
Final
let's do it.
question. And here we go. In which of these Namco Bandai games did Cosmos not make a guest appearance in some form?
Oh, Lord.
A, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire. B, Soul Calibur 3. C, Tales of Hearts. Or D, Namco X Capcom?
Well, she had the Soul Calibur costume for sure. I believe she's in Mobile Suit Gundam, and I think she's in Namco X Capcom. I don't think the audience is gonna know this any better than I do, though. That's the only issue I see. I know she had the costume in Soul Calibur. I know that 100%. I remember Mobile Suit Gundam being on the wiki when I was looking at pics of her a while back, if I recall correctly at the very least. I'm trying to remember if I've ever heard Tales of Hearts anywhere before, though. Namco X Capcom. She might not be in Namco X Capcom now that I think about it. Because I think that... It's Monolith worked on that, but I think that's something that didn't... It might not have actually had. I was also in Super Robot Tyson, Project X Caliber 3. Jeez. I'm trying to remember if I've ever heard the word Tales of Hearts anywhere.
It's a funky title.
Yeah. I might be getting Super Robot Kaisen confused with Mobile Suit Gundam as well. I just don't know what Tales of Hearts is. That's the only thing here. So I know she was in Soul Calibur for sure, and I think she actually was in Namco X Capcom. I'm probably getting that confused with a different game, maybe.
Really, it kind of comes down to, you can either just go with what you're thinking, think it through here, or you could ask the audience as your last lifeline. The only problem is if you think that's going to impact your decision and start making you think in a bad direction.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and use it just because, I mean, why not? Just to see if anyone has a good answer for this.
Alright.
Alright, let's go ask the audience here.
Alright, guys in the chat, I'm going to ask you to help out good buddy Enel here. If we don't know, should we still respond? You know, I feel like in Ask the Audience in the normal show, that's a variable to consider. So yeah, go ahead.
Bro, don't tell them that.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. This is I'm playing by the rules.
All right.
5 seconds.
The suspense is killing me.
That timer's ticking down. And time is up. And now the results of the poll. Thank you guys for voting. With 7 votes is A. C had 4 votes.
Okay.
B had 2 votes. And D, 1 vote.
Well, I know it's not B, and if no one voted for D, then she must actually be in Namco X Capcom. So I'm left with the Mobile Suit Gundam and Tales of Hearts. I think it's entirely possible, just looking at the long title and looking at the words that might be kind of confusing. I might have gotten confused with Super Robot Kaisen or whatever. So I'm probably just getting the names confused, and she's probably not into games that sound kind of similar as far as what they would be about. I think I'm gonna go with A here, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire. Let the audience with.
And no, and I have to ask the question because here we are. It's a million gold on the line. A million gold that I'm definitely going to send to you.
Oh man.
Is A your final answer?
Yes, it is my final answer.
Enel? Congratulations, you are correct.
We did it.
Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire.
We did it.
So you were totally right. You were getting it confused with Super Robot Tyson.
Okay.
Because she is in that. She makes a cameo appearance in Tales of Hearts, and I thought the Soul Calibur one was going to be the one that would trip people up, and you called that out immediately. I was like, damn.
No, I know about her costume in Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur was actually one of my favorite fighting game series when I was younger.
Soul Calibur 2, I put that so much growing up.
I did too.
And now, congratulations. You have just won a million gold, and you are the first person to be a Monado Heir here on the show. You can put that down. Put that on your resume.
Yeah, I will.
First one in the entirety of the show.
I'm gonna put that in my Twitter bio right now.
You didn't do it with no lifelines like you said you would in the beginning.
Yeah,
but...
we'll do that. We'll get that as a goal next time. No lifeline run.
Hey, you know what? We take those though. A W is a W at the end of the day. Well, guys, probably gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here. So, Enel, thank you again so much for joining me on this episode. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome, my man.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube, of course. That's probably my biggest platform right now. Got about 32,600 subscribers at the time of recording this. You can link that. I've got 3,000 subscribers. That would be crazy. Followers on Twitch. I stream there. I do my speedruns and stuff there. I have a Twitter account with nearly 5,000 subscribers. I make dumb tweets that are people take seriously when they shouldn't. But Outside of that,
territory.
I also have a Discord server. If anyone wants to hear me advertise myself all the time and talk about random things, then I have that. But that's about all I have. I'm not going to advertise myself forever.
No, you're good, dude. And I'll make sure when I end up putting this video out that I will put the links to all of those in the description so you guys can go check them out and everything. But yeah, this is a great time. And also, guys, if you do have any feedback about how we can improve the episodes, sometimes balancing the difficulty of the questions isn't, perfect, because I try to craft it towards the person, but sometimes I don't know exactly everything they know. So, like, when he called out that Smash one, I was like, oh, damn, I thought that was going to be really hard. But
Sorry.
No, you're good. It comes with the territory. It's all good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. And I hope you had a fun time just watching the episode and hanging out. So, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Good job on that, my dude. Killed it.
I feel happy that I was able